Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a very different video from anything I've ever filmed before. Has nothing to do with books, everything to do with tattoos. I have a total of 3 tattoos that I hate very much. I regret all of them. They were very bad decisions that I made when I was younger, and I want to get 2 of them covered up. I have one on my back that I'm going to leave alone because it is a dragon and it is solid black, and I think it'll be difficult to cover up, very painful and costly and time consuming to remove, and since it's on my back and I can't really see it, I'm just going to leave it. But I have one on my ankle and my toe that I look at all the time, and they just remind me of not the best time in my life and of my own stupidity. And I think the easiest thing to do will be to get them covered up with something that has some meaning to me and is much prettier to look at than what I currently have. So I thought I would fill you guys in on my tattoo story and take you with me on this journey of mine to get them covered up in case any of you guys are interested in tattoo stuff. I'm not really into tattoos. I never really was. I did this as a revenge type thing, which is the worst reason, well, one of the worst reasons to get a tattoo. I had a boyfriend at the time who, just during a regular conversation, he said he really did not like girls with tattoos, and he said if I ever got one, he would break up with me. And I kind of took that as a challenge, and I thought he was coming across as being controlling by saying that, and I don't deal well with that. And so I went out and got not 1 but 2 tattoos at the same time to really stick it to him. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. So here I am, you know, 20 something years later, regretting it the whole time, and now I'm paying to get them covered up. So really, joke is on me. Do not get a tattoo to piss somebody off. I don't recommend that. Also, I want to tell you my tattoo story because I was the dumbest 19-year-old on the face of the planet, probably of all time, and I did so many things wrong with getting this tattoo, not just for the reason I got it, but just in general, so many things wrong. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys everything that I did to try to steer people away from making really bad decisions like I did. So anyway, this part of the video is going to be basically about my tattoos, how I got them, what I have, that stuff. So when I was 19, I was living at home with my dad, and he had just allowed his cousin's husband to move in with us. So this guy, his name is Mike, and he's kind of related to us in a way, and he had just gotten out of jail. My dog is playing and it's distracting. He had just gotten out of jail and he moved in with us. He claimed he was a tattoo artist and he had some tools, probably didn't have a license, and he said he would be interested in doing a tattoo party at my house where I would collect a bunch of my friends to come over, and he would tattoo them all for like $20, $40, and I would get mine for free. So at least I didn't pay for this junk. But yeah, a lot of my friends were stuck with really awful tattoos too. One of my friends got a tattoo of a puffer fish on her butt that I'm sure she is not happy about today in her 40s, but you know, there you go. Maybe she's had that one covered up too. But yeah, just to show you a little bit about the tattoo guy, or Mike. When he came out of jail, he used to show me some of his drawings. He did like to draw a lot, and this was one of them. I kept this piece of paper. I'm pretty sure he did this in jail and brought it with him, and I kept this, and I thought it was the prettiest piece of art I'd ever seen because I was a very sheltered person and hadn't seen much. And on the back of this paper, I think it's funny because it says Walker County Detention Facility Inmate Handbook Receipts. So you probably can't read that, but that is from the jail that he came from. I was also able to find, I don't know why I kept this, but I did. I was able to find these sketches that he did on this paper for my tattoo. I never really cared about tattoos. I wasn't one that really wanted one or had something in mind that I really wanted to get. I literally did it just to piss my boyfriend off. And so I just told him to draw a bunch of stuff and I would pick something. And this is what he drew. Maybe I can, I don't know how well this will show up for you, but basically it's a bunch of just like shapes, lines, squiggles. And this one here, right here, has a star next to it because this is the one that I picked. So this is what my tattoo originally looked like, or was supposed to look like. Yeah, not very good, but it was a bunch of lines with a yin yang symbol in the middle. Literally had no meaning for me whatsoever. I just randomly picked it off of the sheet. The only difference from this picture here and the one he did on my foot is it had, the one on my ankle had fluorescent colors going all throughout it. So I had like bright green and purple and orange and pink, and it was really bright when it was first done. I'd say within a year it completely faded. There was no color in it left at all. So now it just looks like a gray blur, and I will insert close-up pictures of what it looks like so you can see what I'm talking about. I call it my prison tat because it looks really shoddy. It just looks like a toddler drew on my ankle with a Sharpie. And I basically have the same design but just condensed on my big toe, so I will show pictures of that as well. But I hate them. I hate them so much. Every time I look at them, I'm reminded of, you know, these terrible decisions I made, and I don't want to look at them anymore. Also, something else I wanted to mention about when I got my tattoos is I was drunk. The tattoo guy was drunk. Everyone in my house was drunk. I actually have photos of my dad's cousin, who was the tattoo guy's wife, mixing alcoholic beverages in the blender. I have pictures of me drinking those drinks. He was drinking beer, I believe. I think that shows in the pictures, but I will put some pictures of me getting these tattoos. It's pretty obvious in my face how drunk I was, and that is an absolute no-no. You are not supposed to be drinking while getting a tattoo. So that is a huge red flag that he allowed that he was drunk, that he allowed me to be drunk. Everybody was drunk. So anyway, that is pretty much my story of getting my tattoos on my ankle and my foot. I got the dragon one at a different time because obviously these first two weren't a big enough mistake. About 6 months later, I got the one on my back, and that wasn't to piss anybody off. He just wanted to have more people over and do another tattoo party, and I thought, why not? I know, right? It's so dumb. But yeah, this new place that I'm going to, I actually have done so much research on. It's called Human Canvas in Fredericksburg, Virginia. I have been following them on Instagram and Facebook, and I've not only picked the place, I've picked the person that I want to do it, because every tattoo artist is different in their style and their ability. So don't just go looking for a certain place to do it. Make sure you know who exactly is doing your tattoo and look at their past art, you know, past tattoos that they've done, and make sure that that's the type that you want. So yeah, I'm hoping this turns out to be so much better than what I've got. It would really be hard to mess it up and make it look worse. But I might be going tonight to the parlor, because you have to go in to do a consultation and put a deposit down, and then I think you make an appointment to get the tattoo. So I might be going in tonight if I can. If not tonight, very soon. I would like to get this done sooner rather than later. It's been on my like bucket list for years, and I just want to get it done. So yeah, next time I see you, I will probably be at the tattoo place, and we will continue on this journey. Okay guys, it is tattoo cover-up day, and I could not be more excited. So you're done with black?
No, not
Oh.
yet.
Okay guys, so I'm back. I got my new tattoos. I really love them. It looks so much better than my ugly old tattoos, so I'm really glad that I got it done. It only took a little over an hour, I think, total. The first design that she drew up I thought was a little bit too big, so she made it smaller, and I'm really happy with the size of it. What else? It wasn't very painful, although I do have a pretty high tolerance for pain. There were some parts that hurt worse than others. On my big toe, when she got close to my nail, that was probably the most painful part of both the tattoos. But it was kind of relaxing. I started to get pretty sleepy while I was there. So she had it wrapped up for when I left the place, and she told me I could take the wrap off when I got home. I'm supposed to wash it 2 to 3 times a day and put a thin layer of lotion on it. So I literally just took the wrap off. I haven't done anything to it, and I think it looks pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how it looks basically immediately after it's been done. And yeah, let me know what you think. So here is my toe. I've got a big wrinkle going across it from the wrap. She had like plastic wrap around my foot, and then another bandage on top of that, so I have a big wrinkle, but that is what my toe looks like. I just got a big faux leaf there to cover up my old tattoo, and it kind of wraps around a little bit. I still have a little bit of blood because like I said, I literally just took it out of the wrap. I wanted you guys to be able to see how it looks right away. Alright, and there is my ankle. This is a little bit awkward trying to hold the camera so I can show my ankle, but there it is. I got a pumpkin and a pile of leaves. My birthday typically is the first day of fall, September 22nd. This year it was on the 23rd, which made me really sad, but I wanted to get something that is kind of personal to me and not just a stupid line going across my foot. So yeah, fall will always have very special meaning, and I really like the colors. She did it watercolor style, which I love. I just think it's really pretty and unique, and so much better looking than what I used to have. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I can't really think of anything else to add for my tattoo story. If y'all have any questions for me, let me know those down below. I'll be happy to answer it. I do have one more tattoo left on my back that I was going to leave alone because I don't see it, and where I got it is pretty painful, but I might end up getting it covered up at some point in the future, and if I do, it'll probably match these in some way. But yeah, I'm just going to leave it alone for right now. Yeah, let me know if you guys like this kind of video. I know it's nothing like I've ever, talked about before, but I thought it was interesting, so maybe some of you will too. Anyway, I'm going to go. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.